Hi, I'm DJ with Kite Paddle Surf here in Bellingham, Washington, and I'm here today to give you my kind of initial review or first look at EZZY, the new EZZY Flight. This is their first wing. EZZY is a really famous brand in windsurfing, especially in wave sailing. It's been a brand that quality has always been super high and durability has been one of their most important things. So that's kind of what we're hoping to see in this wing. Initially, when you take a look at it, you know, it's standard kind of two hard handle design. Really kind of looks like everybody else's, but you will notice there's no windows in it. So weight savings is going to be great with that. And also just the uneven stretch that windows cause, which EZZY, as soon as winging came out, was kind of looking at in terms of what we had heard out of their minds of the sport. It's a very simple to use wing. It's kind of an all-around really balanced wing. And what I mean to that is where the pull comes from is pretty even in your hands. Compared to the Flux, which is also one of my favorite wings, the Ozone Flux, that's a much more racy wing, has much more upwind pull and drive, where it really pulls in that front hand, even when you don't scoot it forward. This one, when you want to really crank up wind, I definitely do feel myself moving my hands a little bit farther forward, my hands a little bit back on the handle. In terms of its shape, it's pretty shallow draft. There's not a ton of curve when the canopy when the canopy fills up. It kind of gives it a slicey feel where when you redirect it into the wind, you can kind of feel it slide through the wind. It doesn't drag as much as especially the Ozone Flow. The Flux slices upwind pretty well. This one, I would say, just slices through a little differently. It just feels different. Downwind, it's very, very smooth. It's very stable on its back. It's not as stable as the XPS from Armstrong, but very smooth. It really just flattens out and rides downwind really well. The front handle is very stiff. It's not a rubberized one like the new handle on the Slingshot, but very stiff. There's still some twist to it, which is nice as it kind of finds its way downwind of you. But it's stiff enough to where I can kind of push it around. Pumping onto foil is very good. It's definitely not as powerful as something like the Ozone Flow that kind of just fills and kind of grabs the air. This one will take you maybe one more pumping stroke to get onto foil relative to the Ozone Flow. Maybe a half pump compared to the Flux. But overall, what I really just like is just the balanced feel. It really feels easy to use, smooth in my hand, goes everywhere really well. In terms of its build, what we've looked at and what a local sail manufacturer who actually worked for EZZY has taken a look at with this one, just the simplicity of the panels and the reinforcement here at the tail is really gonna, over time, should make this one last longer with less stretch than the other wings that we've used and tested. The kit comes with the wing, a wrist leash. It's a quality wrist leash. I'm just not a wrist leash guy, and a good backpack. But overall, I have to say this is now my favorite wing over the Ozone Flux. Just in terms of its all-around use and feel is more dialed into what I want out of a current wing. So if you have any questions, give us a call, 360-775-2741. Send us an email or chat with us live. Give us a like on this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.